Hey guys, Frazzy here. So the team events, round 3, or the third team event rather, between Team Litten, Popelio and Rowlett started a few hours ago. And we've been through a few boosters, so just been grinding, and I have tanked a little bit. That's on purpose because I've been testing out new decks, and we do have about a week left until the monthly rankings end, so I'm just sort of messing around and trying to get the 1,500 points. So to me, the EX cube is worth more than the booster tickets, so I do have the gems and material to craft any EX I want, and I did get lucky last banner, so to be honest, I don't even mind if I don't get top 1000, but I probably will, but I'm climbing the monthly after all. But anyway, that's aside the point. The point is that I want that EX cube for Destiny. I did use all my EX cubes on Lunala, and I did just Carbonite at the level 7 there, because I got 30 Carbonite from the last Black Booster and 10 yesterday, but allowing me to get that to level 7, but enough rambling. So the reward for the team points the winning team in this event is 50 Carbonite like last time. The first time it was an EX medal for Team Charizard, the second time, and the third time, which is this time, it has been 50 Carbonite. And on top of that, if you do get your team points up to 1000, you can get an extra 50 Carbonite, which is nice, although I believe there was 100 Carbonite last time for the team event, so they sort of just assumed everyone's going to pick Team Rowlett and get that, so that sucks. We kind of hope for 150 Carbonite, but 100's well over enough, so. And on top of that, there was Shiny Magikarp, an EX Cube, 2 Rare Metal EX, 2 EX Ingots, 2 Booster Tickets, UC Cube, UC Ingots, all that stuff. But anyway, let's hop into the game with my new full Phantom deck, which I haven't tried yet, but I just sort of thought, why haven't I tried this yet? Because I wasn't going to use my EX Cubes on my Lunala, but then I thought, wait, I have Sableye, which is level 5 and fully invested in Fuse Ray. I have my Chandelure, which is level 10, fully invested in the white, which applies burn. So that's 2 consistent status ones. I also have the Decidueye, which I pulled, which relies on the opponent being your energy point or their energy points to knock them out of its ability. So that would benefit from Phantom. And on top of that, Go Block skip at Pokemon Switch DC swaps deck stack. Anyway, my point being that I basically have the perfect Phantom deck, so why don't I just invest in Lunala? And then I have a Powerhouse, because I have a CLV 2 Zapdos and a CLV 0 level 4 DOA, a CLV 1 level 9 Blaziken, which is a Powerhouse but not really. It needs more chain levels. My point being that I wish I went second, but that is fine. My point being that I needed a Powerhouse, and I don't like using meta decks, but at the same time I got tired of having Tropical to counter DOA every game, and so now I just have something that beats DOA. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our Mega Gengar and see what he wants to lead with. He doesn't have a runner either, so if he went first, he probably would have auto lost from a Mega Gengar Rush, because he would have a runner in his entry points. But we are going to... He doesn't seem to have a double chance, so... No, he does have double chance, okay, but... We will just see if he wants to double chance or Gengar, because honestly, for Blaziken and DOA users, I would rather they double chance and knock me out than double chance my goal later. But he doesn't actually go for that, so that is actually fantastic for us, because now we only need to worry about an Articuno on this side, so we got his entry point essentially for free, which allows us to pressure his right entry point with Lunala, or perhaps go defensive with that, but we will see. Since he led with DOA and not Blaziken, we will just advance with Lunala and quickly check if he's Hurdle Jump. I'm pretty sure he didn't have Hurdle Jump, but I like to check my opponent's plates several times when I have a calls. So it's... Okay, he's going to attack. If he gets Dimensional Slip, this is basically a game for him unless he DCs with Blaziken. And he doesn't. Maybe I should have Mega Evolved, but I also don't want to waste it. So we are just going to advance. And he should be fearing the fact that we can beat his DOA if he does the math right. But he is not. That is fine. So we are just going to max revive, or... No, we're not. We're going to save that now. We are going to... No, wait, he's X attack. Yeah, that's safer. Okay, no. No, if he wants to risk the... No, that's... Yeah, we'll put Sableye on the goal if we can click properly. We'll put Sableye in the goal, and that's a very unfavourable matchup for him, so if he wants to attack that, then so be it, but and this allows us to utilise Decidueye's ability later on, if we can status something. Now, he might attack with Blaziken here and go for the Cyclone Kick, but hopefully he doesn't, or Gold into Purple. Blaziken is a pretty good matchup for Lunala, but he does not go for it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to long throw our Vibrava to threaten the surrounds. Pokemon Switch would be good here, to switch Vibrava and Sableye later, but we might have trouble statusing for Phantom. I do want to put Lunala on the goal, but okay, he lets us epic. The reason being that if he advanced Blaziken there, it would be problematic. But now his Blaziken's trapped in the middle of nowhere, allowing us to set up properly. Now, hopefully he ends up putting Articuno or Blaziken on his entry point. That way, when we bring out Decidueye, it will have a high chance of knocking out at least one Pokemon. But what is he doing here? Does he have AI on? Probably. Anyway, so that's good for us. He's just sort of wasting turns here. So now we can surround his Suicune whenever, and also his board presence is a mess. I'm actually going to max revive. No, I won't. I will long throw for this round probably. You're welcome, Booms. I made him a layout for his YouTube channel. I think he's thanking me for that, which he's already thanked me for a few times, so I appreciate the sentiment, but one thank you is enough. Oh, now this is perfect. Now his Blaziken will be forced to stop in the entry points. What that allows us to do is to go for a double kill with Decidueye, but we're going to put it on the defensive just in case. Or yeah, we'll go defensive with it because it's too risky to. Although Sableye is a good matchup for him, and he avoids it for both his Pokemon, so that sucks. If he keeps his Blaziken there, we're actually going to scoop up, but he goes to this round, so that is fine. Actually, I prefer that because now we can max revive, and he has no entry point now. We could also max revive Mega Gengar, but it's kind of pointless because he does have Blaziken, so I just assume it's going to land Cyclone Kick, or Terrakion will land Waiting to Blow. Not being salty, I'm just saying that I do genuinely think it'd be pointless. But this allows us to sort of shift around our defense a little bit and sort of just stall turns. There's not much you can do here. We do need to start making moves faster though in case this comes into a time game, but we will use Phantom Energy next turn if he does. No, he's going for the... and we actually get the knockout, which is insanely lucky, but my Blaziken's lost every roll the last several games, so I'm not going to say that's insanely lucky because my Blaziken's far unluckier. But I have condolences, but that's the flaw of Blaziken. It can roll miss and it can roll Jet Kick, which is 33%, no 33 and 96, which is like a 1/3. Okay, now this is unlucky if he lands Confused Ray or well, in Will-O-Wisp. Okay, if we land anything else, that would be pretty much game, but he did get unlucky there, so for the longest time I've wanted to like insanely good luck with their DOAs, but recently they've been learning Dimension of stuff a lot, but at the same time I have gotten a few unlucky games against 3.1 and 2.8k players, so I'm not going to like say I got, you know, I got lucky because overall my luck's been below average recently, but I'm also not trying as hard, so I can't say that because I feel like you can only say that if you try your best. We do land Confusion versus Ice Charge, which is fantastic, because if that had been Will-O-Wisp, that would have been problematic, because we would have to use Scoop Up to cure that. So now he has a burned DOA and a Confused. So what we're going to do here is attack his no, what do we attack here? No, we just move back and forth with his we'll put Phantom Energy next turn if he doesn't do anything, but right now he's in a horrible position, so there's not a whole lot he can do other than, well, that is fine. We will just move down here, and eventually he's going to have to attack something, so threatening that's around won't do him any good. And he is confused, so that will mean his Cold Crush turns into a miss, as it did. So now he is in a horrible position. Whoops, almost stopped the recording, that would be bad. Now he's in a horrible position because his DOE is burned, which decreases the probability of him landing Psycho Boost overall. Well, it doesn't decrease the chance, but it decreases the chance of a preferable outcome. Now, if he respins into Confuse Ray, then that's pretty risky because we did expand Confuse Ray. Maybe we should use Carbonate on it, but okay, we do land the gold, so no Confuse Ray. So now I think what we do is we just advance with Decidueye, and at this point we've got 2 Pokemon in the PC, so we're just hoping for the Dimension of Slip. And Decidueye is a good matchup for DOE, although we would prefer Tropical Energy, but I'm not worried about the Weight 4. I'm giving him Weight 4, so worst case scenario is Phantom Arrow versus Psycho Boost, which we can actually abuse later probably if we can get Suicune next to DOA, but not we're actively going for. He is going to cycle out our Decidueye. He doesn't seem to realise that that's actually not beneficial for him, but it would be great if we could roll the 100, but if we don't, and that's pretty unlucky. No wait, he double chanced the wrong move. He misplayed there. He meant to respin me, but he accidentally double chanced off of Psycho Boost, so unfortunate for him that he did not see that. But now, does he have Gold Block? Because whether or not he has Gold Block is what we'll skip at Pokemon Switch Gold Block. I think what we do here is we just pressure the goal because he has to attack with a burned DOA into a Decidueye, or he has to attack with Suicune, and that's a horrible matchup for Decidueye in my opinion because our 70 beats his entire wheel, and that will be game. So good game to our opponents, very well played. It's just that my team hard countered his because we do have a wheel tier Lunala now and a Sableye, which are very good against his DOA, and his Articuno was just for fun. I think he wanted to go for the Articuno Suicune Freeze Cheese, which if he did land the 2-star purple versus our 1-star purple and not our Confuse Ray, that would have meant he could Ice Charge if we didn't retreat, and then he could do some shenanigans with Suicune if he fixes board presence. But and we're up to our monthly ratings. No, our monthly rating, is that one up or down? 2022, so our peak monthly rating is 2074, so that is a decrease, but that is fine. So let's open this Locked Booster and see what we can get. Daily Locked Booster. And a common, Minan, Spinda, and a Rare Metal R. So we do have some climbing to do, but for now I'm just focusing only on getting the EX Cube, so to that I will pop this on. And anyway, good luck in the team event, and I do hope you do get the achievement rewards of the 100 Carbonite at least, or if you picked the wrong team, 50 Carbonite. As for the last 500s, that's I don't think it's partially luck dependent, because if you do get like 40 and 60 points from every lock booster, there is a chance that you won't get that, but at the same time you can get up to 500 points or more, I believe, from each lock booster, so there is a fair chance you can get it in a single day. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.